welcome back. Well, I was supposed to talk about the Escalade V series, but there wasn't much information about it. I know there's another YouTuber, Radies Rides, he got an opportunity to see it, and judging by the exhaust sounds from the introduction and all that, it's an LT4. It's an LT4 engine, same one as the Blackwing, the CT5 Blackwing. So there's not that much to talk about of that vehicle. I mean, there's not that much information. Probably might find out about it later and all that, but here's an image of it right here. That's what it looks like. I mean, practically this is a little more up, the front fascia is more updated version of the Escalade Sport. If you've seen the Escalade Sport on like this one, you see that it's got the more sporty features, whereas in the V series Escalade you got those vents. Obviously they're there for cooling purposes because we're dealing with a supercharged V8 engine, LT4. We don't know how much horsepower. I'm guessing it's like 650 or 670. I don't know. Especially for a vehicle that size, most likely it might be at the 670s. So if it's the same power as a CT5 V Blackwing, then great, wonderful. Price range is gonna be it's gonna be greater than the Platinum, because this is a V series. This is the first time they're producing a V series Escalade after all these years. I remember like the last, well, there's been some other Escalades that came out, like they put a V badge on it and put supercharged, but it's actually an SLP tune Escalades. So like here's an example of an SLP tune that is on a 2007 to all the way 2014, and then here's the other one for the 2015 model. They put SLP tunes on this, and you could get those anywhere. So that people, they've been waiting for this moment for a Escalade V, and we finally gonna get one. But you know, everyone is going through that agenda again with this electric vehicles and all that stuff. So I mean, why not push one in? Why not? We don't know how long this is gonna last, so let's just enjoy the moment for it. So yeah, that's the thing about the CT5V Blackwing. I wanted to do it on a computer, but I mean, there was no use to doing it. I wanted to find out more about it, but they just only showed a photo of it. That was just the thing about it. You notice who's back? The Hummer's back. Yeah, it's been resting, and it had a little fix up, but it's back to normal. It's cruising along, still doing well. So there hasn't been issues. Where's the gas? I just filled this up. I don't know whether you could see it. So that's what's happening. So I filled this up full tank. It's great. Having a good time with it. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with the Escalade V. But nothing else is going on. It's a Friday, just a relaxing time right now. But we don't know what's gonna happen with more automotive news and all that stuff. Yeah, and I want to talk about a big thing. GM, I think the news is going out. GM is cracking down on those dealer markups. All those dealer markups. You dealers think that you guys are gonna get away with it, but you guys, GM is cracking down on you guys. You can't be putting like markups like that. I'm like, especially for, I get it, it's an inflation and you guys need to try to gain business. You guys are trying to survive, but marking up the price is just gonna drive the customers away. It's just not, that's not funny. Like as a customer, if I were to come into there and you guys jack up the price for it, like, do you think I'm gonna purchase your vehicles? No, it's gonna sit in the dealership. It's gonna accumulate dust and all that. So be right back. So I'm back. Let's talk about those GM dealerships. So yeah, again, you guys run these dealership markups. You're gonna leave a lot of inventory there, and it's not cool. you guys cannot put dealership markups and then drive your customers away like that. That's not good business. That's not the right thing to do. And you're not only hurting General Motors, and you're hurting Chevrolet and all these brands, you're hurting yourselves. Like, you gotta give the best customer service you possibly can when you are trying to offer a sale of these vehicles and these products. I mean, you guys in the dealerships need to watch it. I see these dealership markups, and it's preposterous. It's out of control. Like, if you watch Brian Mello, I watched his video. He was showing that some of these prices is out of control. Like the MSRP, he was showing the Corvettes. The MSRP is like $88,000 for that C8 Corvette, and you're marking up like $20,000, $50,000. Like, that's out of control. You don't do that. See, and then that's how you lose your allocations, and then you lose your customers, and then you lose business. That's just bad. And don't think that old tricks is gonna work. Not always, because there's always going a sound wisdom. Just because it may have worked the first time, it doesn't always mean it's gonna work the second time, and the third time, and the fourth time. There's always going to be someone smart and be able to catch you out on the BS. So just a word of warning, don't do that practices again. It's completely unnecessary. So yeah, if you guys don't like the truth, I mean, it's the truth. If you don't like the truth, I mean, too bad. So you're gonna have to live with it. And if you don't want to hear the truth, you have the right to shut your ears to it. So stop driving customers away for that because of your antics. I'm very opinionated, but it's just a fact. I love cars, but don't screw your customers. Be a friendly customer. Give them the right service. Give them what they need. Then you build trust and relationship, and don't see them as an enemy or something that you could benefit out of. Okay, it's just a fact. And especially if we're sitting in inflation, our prices is skyrocketing. Look at the gas prices. It's like $3.49. Oh, you don't even want to know what's happening in California. I feel bad for those people, and especially getting taxed out to kingdom come. But here in Florida, like $3.49 is ridiculous to us. I remember during the days of Obama, it was just bad. It was just bad. But yeah. So just be very, very kind, and people going through this, and you want what's best for the business, and be able to develop that trust and respect for one another for it, and do the best service you can possibly be, especially during these tough times. All right. And we have supply chain shortages, we have chip shortages, and all these other situations. It's a soup full of chaos. So that's my take on that whole shenanigans of the dealership markups and GM cracking down. So GM is cracking down on you guys. Just change your habits. Don't mark up. Don't do that. And dealership markups is ridiculous, especially the used car market. It's like the prices are so high on used cars. I'm surprised. It's crazy. Like, if I wanted to get a car that I like for a used car, and like the prices like cost as much as a new car, you're better off getting a new car. That, in like, wow, it's crazy what kind of times we're living in. So yeah, that's all I have to say for it now, and hope you guys enjoy your February. We'll see what more stuff is going to come out, and what news is going to come in, and we'll go from there. So have a good one. See you next time.